previously on Gameplan.
After losing to these girls in the kayak race, I was more than determined to get back in the water and ride some hardcore waves.
We are honored to have here with us today Mr. Paolo Soler, former Gameplan host and president of the Philippine Surfing Academy.
This is Pico de Loro, guys, and it's actually a new surf spot. Have you guys tried surfing before?
Yeah,
Just a little bit? Alright, I'm going to give you guys the Philippine Surfing Academy basic surfing lesson, and I'm sure you're going to learn a lot more with regards to safety and the basic fundamentals of surfing.
Right.
You guys ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Since you guys have surfed before, I'm sure you know what I'm holding right here. It's a longboard, and we know that longboards are used for people who are new to surfing because they're more buoyant, they're bigger, they're wider, easier to stand on and balance on, and you can catch waves easier with a longboard. The first rule in safety with board handling is stay away from the fins, alright? That's rule number one. Rule number two is about this thing, the leg rope. This thing, make sure that you are always attached to your surfboard. So if you wipe out in the middle of the ocean, you don't have to swim all the way to shore to retrieve your surfboard. This brings us to the last rule. It's basically how to handle your surfboard. You want to always have side control. So have the board by your side at all times. Let's start off with the basic fundamentals. I'm going to show you guys how to pop up. I will show you proper paddle position so that you can maximize each stroke. First of all, proper paddle position. First thing I'll teach you is put your toes right on the tail. When I say toes right on the tail, you want them right here, okay? You don't want to be too forward on the surfboard. Next tip, make sure you're centered on the surfboard. So try to align your spine with that line, including your legs. You don't want your legs spread out like this when you paddle. Third tip, arch your back really high up off the board. If you arch your back high up like this, it'll be a lot easier to pull your arms out of the board. So from here, first thing you do when you pop up, hands on the deck under your shoulders or armpits, and then put your toes on the deck like tiptoe. Push up, upper body first. Then you have to lift your knees up and immediately put your back foot first.
Safety? Check. Proper stance? Check. Now all that's left to do is to head to sea and apply all these.
So excited!
We're gonna go to the secret surf spot and apply what we've learned. Hopefully we get a few good waves, some 10-foot waves.
Surf's up!
We got on the boat and rode to the secret surf spot. After a few minutes, it was time to get into the water.
This is the game plan. This is my game plan. Secret surf spot. Here we go. Woohoo!
First we did some paddling and then tried to catch a wave, floated around for a bit. You know, it was a great experience just being out there and trying it out.
The waves were too high for us amateur surfers, but Jules jumped right in.
Keyword is try. If you don't try, you'll never know.
I broke my first board, and I hope I don't break any more. I tried to get into one of the waves, and I calculated, I guessed, I guessed that the wave was right for me. And what happened was, it just ate me up, rolled me over, spat me out, and before I knew it, the board was just, I looked for it, I felt my ankle just release from the board, and I looked to my right, and I just saw something floating like this, and I was like, oh no, I broke the board.
My advice would be to get a legitimate surfing coach. You know, don't go out and try it by yourself with just any surfboard because you could get wiped out, you could hit your head. Just bring some courage with you, patience, and be prepared for a lot of fun and, of course, a lot of water in your nose.
You should really just do baby steps. You don't rush anything, just do it small wave, bigger, 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 all the way until you're comfortable. Listen to your instructor, for me it was Paolo, and before you know it, you're riding the waves properly and safely.
I think the biggest thing that you need to bring into the water with you is patience, because not all the waves that you see you can ride. So, you know, it takes time and it takes a little bit of patience to be able to catch the right one.
From calm and laid-back kayaking to the high-inducing stroke of surfing, these water sports are just the tip of the iceberg here at Pico de Loro's adventure-filled paradise.
And it's not just about the thrill and the acceleration. It's how you make the most out of these seemingly simple sports and who you do them with.
It has been a tiring yet very fulfilling day for us three. Keep on adding spice and adventure to your everyday activities because it only takes a little bit of fun to make the most out of life.
I'm Ali.
I'm Inez.
And I'm Jules.
And that's the Gameplan!